Hello, for real. Hi. Uh, oops. So, yeah. Okay. Hi. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Yeah. I just messed up really, really bad. I thought I clicked studio mode. I was positive I clicked studio mode, and then I pushed the button to preview like the PC input or whatever. And nope, it just transitioned me to the PC input. And I was just trying to quickly make sure everything was connected correctly before we started stream. So apparently it's one of those days.
No
Oh,
lavender.
okay, yeah. So hi Zyber. Hello Cedric. Hello Toaster. Hello Zyber. Hello. Hello Devilgated. Hello everybody. Yes, you are right. And thank you for the posture check. I will do that. I forgot to turn on. Man, it really, really is one of those days. Hold on, let me turn the redeems back on. So, I guess to those who may have missed last stream was a Celvionite. What? What? Hi, 40. Hi. But it's a Celvionite, and for Celvionite, I turn off all of the redeems that change my appearance. Or make me use a specific voice. I figure it improves the watchability because those are the few streams where I actually like try to get viewership after the stream is done. So, and I think they're fun for
review recent events. You should check the corpus. Why not open your ring terminal and take a quick look?
Okay. But yeah, boy, what was I just saying? I was just saying something. Oh, yeah. But yeah, like I said, don't want to make them not good, the viewership. Because I think, oh, sorry, yeah. So the redeems are fun for when you're watching live, but I don't think they're as fun when you're not doing it. I don't think they're as entertaining. Like, in the moment, you know? All right, okay, so we had just finished that. Corpus, what did we just do? Appears in front of Sam and tries to prevent him from carrying out his mission, defeats the giant mech Higgs summons, and connects West Fort Nut and Rainbow Valley to the car network with Rainey and the Drawbridge crew. Large numbers of aid packages from F1. Okay. Man in a red mask appears in front of Sam. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. You know, okay, also, just a side note, this is something I just now noticed. Now, if If you look at this, it's like a mysterious man in a red mask. It's Higgs. Like, it didn't even, like, I mean, we got the reveal, but I think it's funny that, like, the reveal just happened, like, just happened in that cuts, like, the last cutscene. The location where the anomaly has been detected. Yeah, so we had a boss fight we needed to go get ready for. So we need to probably store that. Super mail service. You know it. Just put them all in there. Shotgun, trank, rifle, fabricate. We are definitely going to need at least one gun, or one extra gun. Yeah, you know what? These have been fairly easy so far, actually. So I think, you know, I think just the extra gun would probably be enough. Oh, wait, we have the weaker shotgun. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. I think we're fine. They give you weapons, so many things. That, like, I don't even know if I need it. But yeah, how are y'all doing? I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Connection level increased. Yeah, just across the river over in the... that kind of tar flow. Yeah! Like an otter. 6 hours of sleep with, 25th hour awake. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope you can get some sleep soon. I know quite well how important sleep is. Because I do not sleep. Interesting. I love that Sam just has no fear of anything anymore. Can't sleep for another 16-ish hours. I feel that as a fellow night shifter. What are you doing? It's very clearly not a mirror. That's not you. You have a different haircut.
Look out!
Yeah, why did you think that was a good idea, Sam? Okay, sure. Okay. uh. All right. Now what's happening? Are they gonna just take us to like the top, or are we gonna be in like a tar dimension? But yeah, to those to summarize the story so far, I feel like I do this like every stream. The afterlife. Tar is a connection to the afterlife. Bunch of people are using it. The whole world is in the post-apocalypse because of the because we connected too much to the afterlife, which is a series of beaches, apparently. Oh, wait. Oh, we went back in time again. This, Dia de los Muertos? This looks very Spanish. Just because of the... Alright, so fighting a bunch of dudes on Honda motorcycles. Oh, they were zip tied together. Oh, like an execution bag. Oh, it's the dude who's supposed to be Snake. So, to those who do not know, Hideo Kojima was working on, before he got kicked out of Konami, right? He was working on, like, the early works of a Metal Gear Solid movie. And, they did not get very far, but they did cast Solid Snake before the movie got canceled. And this is the actor who was supposed to play Solid Snake, if I remember right. Yeah. Yep. Definitely was the Solid Snake actor. He even kind of turns into Snake, at least in one of those frames. Kept you waiting, huh? Metal Gear. Kept you waiting, huh? Conflagration. That's one of those words that I know is an actual word, but not only do I not know what it means, but it sounds very, very, very much like a fake word. I love the YB hat. It's so goofy.
What in the world is this place?
Yeah, what time period am I in? Because in the last game, when we did the time travel shenanigans, we went to every major war America's ever taken part in. We went to World War I, II, Vietnam. We did not do the Korean War, I don't think, but I feel like there was one more war. Find the mysterious man. Okay, wait, does the corpus know where we are? Strange realm. Very helpful.
Where are we?
These are cool. Like, we should have more fireworks like this. This is
Spirits
cool.
of the dead are close.
Oh, did that hurt me?
Heads up, Sam. It's not safe.
Okay. But yeah, no, like big firework towers and stuff like this? That's so cool. Okay, yeah, definitely Spanish. A tar cannon. Put the fire out. All right. Interesting.
They're not human. Don't underestimate them.
All right, tar cannon. Yeah. Come on. Wet t-shirt contest. Let's go. Come on, Skellies. You can. Let's see if you can win the wet t-shirt contest. All right. Warrior assault rifle. All right, I'll take an assault rifle. Put out fire. I just saw you. Yeah. Hi, meat hat. I am waterproof, thank you very much. I would not be a very advanced robot if I wasn't at least waterproof, huh? Oh, that's just a random person. Okay, okay, and then there is no slope. There we go. I actually, you know what? This is my new favorite gun. Because it pumps water out of the ground while you're, well, tar out of the ground whenever you're... Is someone shooting at me? So it's just unlimited ammo gun that is good against everybody. Rebel. Darn. All right, come on, Snake. Let's fight. Buenos noches. But yeah, it's always like a major historical event that we get sent back to with these. You know what? I could see him as like a younger Solid Snake. The more, yeah, the more I look at him, the more I'm like, you know, I really do see it. Like obviously not like a Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3, but like the original Metal Gear and maybe the first Solid. I think he's great. A great pick. Visually, at least. I have to hear his voice. If he doesn't have the proper growl to it, I'm not sold anymore. Metal Gear. Must destroy Metal Gear.
Wait, are they trying to lay a trap for us? The Odra deck is reacting to something. We should keep an eye on it and proceed with caution.
I think it's reacting to the fact that they are ghosts. They're like BTs. Hose you down, soldier boy.
There's too many. You can't handle them all by yourself.
Yeah, I can.
But maybe you split them up. Take them one by one.
Yeah. I mean, like, I have basically a turret. Deploy. All right. Come on. Come on. Wet t-shirt contests. I love this gun so
Up
much.
into that tower.
Kicking Snake's ass. All right. Blood bag. It's so easy with the water cannon. I'm like, maybe I need to just start carrying this around as like one of my guns of choice. I'm like, this is so good. And they told me it was best for use for fires. All right. Colonel. Colonel. The spray of the tar cannon keeps preventing me from killing my enemies. Perfect, thank you.
He's too quick. Must
Let
have
that
gone up to the
refill.
roof.
Which roof? Come on. Oh. Oh, all the way over there. All right. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I'm getting so many, like, real guns. Because they're using actual guns. They're not using, all the, like, non-lethal guns that we've been using in this game so far, I think. It'd be kind of weird if they were. There we go. Like, I genuinely feel like I'm just hosing down, like, the local hooligans. Like, get off my line! Alright. All right. You know, he even sounds like Snake. I'm a fan of this casting. Too bad we'll never get it now. But man, you can hear him like doing like grunts, and he sounds so much like David Hayter. Oh, it doesn't reach. No! All right. Da-da-da. Take that! It puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the hose again. Come on. All right, and then once, look at my gun, it's a hose. Puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the hose again. Mamma mia! All right, fill up with water. All right. Mamma mia, here I go again. Mama, how can I resist ya? I've never actually watched Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. I just know it's a musical. And I know the one song. Here I go again. Mama, how can I resist ya? Honestly, I'm almost tempted to switch to a normal gun just so that I feel less like I'm overpowered. Where? Oh, right there. Come on, Snake. Hey, or you'll get the hose. All right. The most undignified defeat ever. Oh, okay. Nirvana?
Did he say Nirvana? Is he implying this is some sort of realm for the enlightened?
Nirvana? Here we are now. Entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Good. We just gave Solid Snake the hose.
You're right.
And, yay! Yeah, no, literally, we have, like, the tar cannon, and it is the most OP thing, at least against these guys. It's just, they keep swarming and going so aggressive at you that you can just plop the hose down and just be like, shh, and then they all just die. Even him, like, he only hit me when I was trying to, like, recharge the hose. The rest of the time, he was busy getting his face full of water. Oh, hey, a Tasmanian devil. Are we in Tasmania? Why would they be here? I do think they're really cool animals, though.
It's her, isn't it? The girl from before?
Oh.
I have no idea what just happened, but we should probably take her back to the DHV Magellan, huh?
What about my mountain of guns from the dream world? Do I not get to keep those? Did he say Nirvana? All right. Solid Snake. Solid Snake successfully liquidated. Or wait, no, hold on. I got a better one. After that fight, I would say Solid Snake is looking pretty liquid. Wait, hold on. After that fight, They're gonna have to start calling him Liquid Snake. There, we got there. Liquid! Metal Gear. Liquid! I need to practice my Snake some more. I can only say, like, certain phrases as Snake. Quiet, I mean, fragile. I'm pretty sure that's not enough of a mask. And she looks so uncomfy with this. Hi. Because I just turned solid into Snake Liquid. Wait, is she alive? I was going by this whole time assuming she was a corpse. Suction cups. Okay. You also kind of have to assume she had some, Oh. That's freaky. Probably had some Tasmanian devil bites. Yeah, Fragile looks like she's about to cry every single time. Oh. Oh. I don't like that.
How's it going, Sam? You look better already. That's a relief. While you were recovering, we managed to learn a few things about our mystery girl. When you feel up to it, come to the room next door. Don't push yourself. Take your time.
Okay. First and foremost, I guess, drink our tea and eat our tardigrades. Is somewhat satiated. How many of those little creatures does he have to eat to be satisfied? Also, you think he'd eat something else. Why? You'd think. I guess there is, like, you could just assume. I remember when it was Monster. Yeah. They replaced it with generic Arizona iced tea. So now it's chiral tea, which is after the crystals in the game. I kind of miss the Monster, honestly. Customized look. I saw that it... Oh yeah, we got the squares for connecting that one place up. Yo, what's up, doll man?
Are you sure you're all right, Sam? I did notice that you were tossing and turning in your sleep. And I'm still not sure what to make of the girl we found in that other place. Why don't we do as Fragile suggested and visit her in the next room?
And now he just refuses to talk to me. We're done. Okay. Interesting. All right. Naked Norman! Always remember to wash your Ritas. Also, I still think it's funny, just the idea that just like He has had basically everybody in the shower naked at some point these games. And I was sunburned, apparently. Didn't even know I got a sunburn. I guess go to next room. We're all cleaned up.
You're okay. Come on. Careful, careful,
Come on.
careful.
Come down.
If they actually like needed us, why didn't they
This is
just
what happens when
say
people have
that?
nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
Okay. Of course your tar cat wants to eat her.
Hey, is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah. We ran some blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition.
Okay.
It doesn't make the crystalloid shell in which we found her any less troubling. Not to mention the tar-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analyzing both. And there's more.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them.
Okay.
Closer to a chiral rash, I would say. You know how chiral allergy...
Chiral rash. Involuntary crawling or developing goosebumps that may break into a chiral rash. Triggering in response to cold temperatures. Psychological stress, fear, surprise. Okay. I mean, fair enough, I suppose.
Can sometimes trigger goosebumps. It's like that, except a fair bit worse. The tar-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's
Okay.
experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so, she's a living human being. And I believe that
Okay.
she was born in that place. After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Okay.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one. As far as I could tell. So, I named her my
I feel like
Tomorrow.
naming an
Come on,
adult
Mom.
is a bit of a weird thing to do. Like, even if someone doesn't have a name, you feel like you would be like, what do you want us to call you? Like, you'd still have them pick it.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands engaging in suspicious activity to the west. I'm sure you'd like to push on, but I don't think we can afford to ignore this. Please access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
Okay. We'll go take out some ne'er-do-wells. But yeah, I actually, like, so far there hasn't been any crossover stuff in this one, and I think that's, like, I kind of miss it already, because in the first game there was crossover with.
Before I forget, Sam, it seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental Observatory, where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side.
Oh.
You remember all that excitement, yes? Anyway, Tarman was kind enough to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
Oh, sweet.
Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base. This happened shortly after the recent tarfall abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar.
That is what I
The
thought.
brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before.
Um.
And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips. As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. And if we ignore this development, the brigands could use their toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago.
But yeah, no, he does look so much like a cartoon Lex Luthor. But no, it's actually like a mannequin with a face being projected on it.
So, APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents. It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible. I implore you to take on this main order, Sam. And soon.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, I do find him very interesting. All right, weapon set, burrowing bomb. You know, actually, that is a thing that I've actually thought about. I was like, about why is it not a thing? Just like drills, basically. Like, you can have them be like RC drills and they just dig. Like, because then you wouldn't care about them, you know, like the tunnels collapsing behind them. And they just dig until they're under something and then go boom and blow whatever up. But I got that idea from World of Warcraft because they have tunnel drivers. And I'm like, the problem with digging tunnels with the tunnel drivers like the dwarves use in World of Warcraft would be that the tunnel would be constantly collapsing behind you. And if you ran out of gas, you would just die. But you could do it for like a drone of some sort. But I don't want aim assistance. Total number of strand contact tracks. Players. You know what? I might do that. Sharing boost. Proximity alarm, proximity scanner. All right. Good enough for me. And then cargo management. Ah, 'tis a shame. The only things I got to keep were the things that were like, were the basically useless things. All right, and then wait, cargo management. I think I can just delete these. Recycle. RECYCLE, recycle. CONSERV, conserve. And you will get what you deserve. Alright. Well. Alright. I kind of like the goofy yellow truck. Fluffy animal plushie. I already decided if I'm getting any more things to fix the animal for the animal shelter, it's got to be actual. Yes, it's the middle of the night. I do not have a healthy sleep schedule. No, I totally get you, Mac. No worries. No judgments from me as far as healthy sleep schedules and cycles. Because I miss, like, completely, entirely nocturnal. Okay, there's one. I think that's another one. Nope. Oh, there's another one.
Be careful, Sam. Those shells contain tranquilizing gas.
Come on, I had to have hit you. Okay, what's a sleep schedule? The times in which you were asleep. Supposedly. You're gonna run over your buddy. There. All right. We're invading. Because apparently that didn't work the way I thought it was going to. Apparently they just, like, saw me, basically. Why are you walking away? There. All right. Easy peasy. I think what happened is I got saw by very specific ones. All right. But yeah, no, I don't sleep very much generally. I struggle with sleep. I've always struggled with sleep. Part of me feels like some part of me just does not want to sleep, like, at all. Like, all right, you can just stay down there. Let's see here. Electric ride. Stop snapping me. All right, up we go. Machine gun, you. Come on. Luckily, everyone in this world has rubber bullets. And rubber bullets never hurt people. Right? That's how guns work. You know, you know, if it's not a metal, it's not gonna do anything. Why is all of their stuff for the animal shelter that they have? Bola gun. All right. Come on. Yeah, totally. Let's go with that. All right, take that. Where is everybody here? Where am I getting hit from? Oh, all the way over there?
Wait, Sam, you just dropped some of your cargo.
No, I'm aware. Hey, stop walking under the tent. Okay. All right, back to the car, real quick. We'll raid the rest of the base too while we're at it. But first, materials secure. One, two. Yeah, that's it. Whoops. There we go. Ha-ha! Put this in the car. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of approaching. Maybe I should bring the car closer. I have so many of the other stuff at this point. Eye strain medication. So many things. I get it. I can't see it. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Bolo. Kick. Kick. Punch. It's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find the lesson from teaching. Now kick. Punch. All right. I'm not sure where the last of this stuff is. Hack this one. Soft tissues. Sure. Would hate for your tissues to be too rough. Couldn't live with a very coarse tissue now, could you? Your poor nose. Where's the last of these? High voltage rod. Ceramics. Could just grab this and this. That's a solid chunk of a highway.
I'm afraid you've dropped some cargo now.
Yeah, something like that. Trank grenade launcher. Well, I need that. We'll come back to that in a minute. Yeah, okay. In the vehicle. I feel so goofy doing this. Okay, yeah. Probably put that on there. All of it. Get loaded. Honestly, I don't even... I might need to start thinking about getting rid of some stuff, too, while we're at it. All right. Neutralized, huh? I didn't want to pick up one of those items. Where is that last, thing? Metals. You know, there's supposed to be one more item, right? Or orders. 2 weapon sets, burrowing. Oh, I already had it. I had it this whole time. Grr! All right, moving on. Head pats for sale. Well, thank you. All right. But yeah, we need to start working on getting 3D printers like in Death Stranding. I want to start just having things like that. All right. All right. Climbing anchor, blood bag. I'm good. All right. Head on over to the road. Something else that I thought was interesting that someone pointed out to me is that the roads decay, but it's really hard for the roads to decay in this game. Oh, we're not close enough. Because by the time the roads take so long to decay that someone will have just fixed them by then. This is so close to just being done. I guess it needs... Yeah. Road! Just random stretch of road that doesn't connect anywhere. Yeah. I guess the road's gonna come back around that way? I have no idea where the road's gonna go. Interesting, though. Alright. Also, I feel like there would be somewhat more... I don't know where I was going with that. I was just gonna say something. But yeah... Like, I genuinely do feel like we could be living in the future and then we're just choosing not to. We just don't want to do stuff. I wonder how much of it is, like, density. Like, it'd be easier to make everything more futuristic if everyone just lived in the same place. There you go. Keep the road coming. I'm sure it'll be useful very soon. You know, I do think there might be a certain level of satisfaction to being like a truck driver and delivering stuff. But I also feel like that would be kind of... I feel like I'd be too miserable being too far without, like, my computer.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Process your orders and requests.
You know, deliver and report. Here you go. Yep, delivery.
Well, did you really go out and steal all that stuff from the brigands? Way to
You
go,
know it.
Sam. Let me get started on processing your haul. I can't find a single scratch on any of this stuff.
Yeah,
You truly are one of a kind.
always.
You have accomplished so much, done things only you could have done.
Guidepost.
We want you to have this data as thanks.
Okay. Alright, sweet.
We've increased your allocation of materials. Our way of saying
Thank you. Yep.
the
Sweet.
data we just shared with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost, even at night. And when you do place them, you'll find they're useful not only for getting your bearings, but also for creating routes that will facilitate travel for everyone. Aside from that, we've also made it so you can now use your PCC to fabricate bridges
Oh.
50 meters in length. The rivers ahead of you are prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be especially handy. Oh, and Sam, there's actually one other
Yeah?
thing I wanted to talk about. Call it a little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf. It included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers
Okay.
are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a large area. Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words,
Okay.
we've really dodged a bullet. But what I'd like to know is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up to pure chance. Honestly, it's almost like those brigands knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo. We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Okay.
Excellent work, Sam. You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness. Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself.
Okay, so go talk to tomorrow.
Well done.
We have animal shelter inventor. Honestly, maybe I should just do a quick run back. We have quite a bit of materials. Maybe we should just build the highway back out. Honestly, yeah, let's do that. Build the highway so it could go back the other way. Facility storage. Management, claim materials. Like 2 of them. Two of them. All of that. Truck. All right. And from here, we'll just zip on back down this way. We'll go right by the inventor's house. Apparently the zip lines are in this game, like in the first game. And apparently most people put a zip line on either side of the inventor's house. So that might be interesting. Synthetic meat. All right.
Hey Cell, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Also, can we stop at a pit stop?
We're not there yet. Road trip. I haven't been on a road trip in forever. And honestly, the older I get, the more I realize I think I haven't actually been on a road trip. Like, the same reason why until my first TwitchCon, I was kind of like, I don't know if I've ever actually been on vacation. You know? Because growing up, like, all of our, like, road trips or trips in general were very, like, we went one town over, you know? Not a lot of distance made. Have been stressful, so I know the feeling all too well. Yeah. But yeah, one of these days I'd love to go on vacation somewhere. Like an actual vacation. I think I'd probably need a decent car instead of the deer puncher. Though. I call my car the deer puncher because there's
an animal that appears to be on its own. This could be a good opportunity to assist the shelter with their preservation initiative.
I'm coming. There. Ah, Tasmanian devil. Those do not, in fact, live in most of Australia, though. I was saying something. But yeah, so I got so the car I drive, somebody hit a deer with it, so I got it for really cheap. Deer puncher, are you missing did you fill up on gas recently? Like I said, I myself didn't hit anything. But when I bought it, the whole front's all messed up because somebody hit a deer with it. And that's why I got it for so cheap. But also, I was told basically it's a go to work and come home vehicle, not a... And that I shouldn't risk trying to, like, take any extraneous trips if I can help it. Which is a shame, because I want to go on road trips. Need more cell stories whenever? Yay! Wait, how does that song go? Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump sure looked like a deer. DUI is just how I drive. And I could drive 4 miles. I really was not expecting it to turn this way. Is that another highway thing? Kind of looks like one. All right. Electromagnetic steel plate. All right, and but yeah, no, like I said, I always want to travel more. That's always like a big thing. I wish stuff was better so that I could do that if I wanted. I really think traveling is not really in the cards for most people nowadays. Okay. Honestly, I probably should drop that and that. Probably just go with the big ones. Oh. Toaster, thank you so much for $75. Boy, thank you. Boy. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. What? What? Building, road, yeah. What? Where does this go? That is a good question. Oh, so okay, I get it. So then it flips around up here to the animal shelter. Okay. Sweet. Boy. Up the road. Road closed. How much of a drop is... I love that tune. Oh, it's the cat for the JR Rail Service Freight Company or whatever. I actually watched another, what's a little lovely little tune, huh? I actually watched a documentary on the JR Rail Service again. A different one. Japan's system of getting the whole highway system all built up was so interesting, is so interesting. Because I am, like, so sure it would work, like, basically everywhere, if you actually do it correctly. And a kidney! My name is Knuckles, and I don't chuckle. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, I'm getting so many points already from all the other people using the roads I keep building. Japan, the only country that managed to make a really good highway system? Honestly, okay, so if you're talking highways, I believe technically America still has the title for best highway system, even if we don't do a very good upkeep on it, because we have the biggest one. Like, it's the biggest one in the world. And in fact, if you count the highway system as a singular building, it's the American highway system is the largest building on the planet. But which one could consider to be a singular building? Oh, it's people. Interesting how that is considered. Yeah, it's something that people made. So technically you could consider it a building, and as a technicality, it is the largest building on Earth. Lot of technicalities with that one, though. Like, involved there, but uh-oh. But in addition to that, but yeah, no, Japan has one of the best rail systems in the world, and a lot of their stuff is, I'm sure they probably do have a pretty good highway system. From what I've heard, the way to tell how good, like, any system is how many companies they have that make it. And Japan has, like, the premier, like rail companies, and they have several of the premier car companies. But yeah, the JR Rail Service, it's a really cool thing that they've done, where essentially it's a private company, and they buy up a bunch of real estate, and they use the rent from the real estate to fund the rail, and the rail can be basically just a bonus for like paying for stuff. So then they could like build up the neighborhoods that would work with rail.
We appreciate you working.
It's like a whole process. It's really interesting.
Checking the order details now.
Some of it's not even orders. Some of it's just animals I found.
Wow. Another wee animal for the reserve. Thank you so much, Sam. Be sure to come back and visit our new friend soon.
Yeah.
We wouldn't still be here carrying on our work without your help. But simply saying thanks isn't enough. Oh, we've upped your allocation.
Don't hold back now. All right.
If you're keen, take this. I think it might be right up your alley.
Oh. Hey! It's cute. What is it? Quackeye! Did you know they're related to elephants? If toy quokka animals are selected literally if you have this attached to your backpack.
The design of this accessory is based on a quokka. Attach it to your backpack and you'll have an easier time getting close to animals before they get scared and bolt.
I did not say hornets.
Everyone here. I hope it'll help you to support our conservation efforts. Visit us again. You're always welcome, Sam.
I said elephants. Quokkas are, I believe they're from Australia, but they're little tiny, like, guinea pig-like animals. And their closest relative is, their closest relatives are elephants. Not that they're particularly, like, closely related to elephants either, but they are both elephants and they are each other's closest living relative. And I just think that that is super fascinating because they look nothing like each other whatsoever. Need to find that stretch of that road builder over here. Also, horror movie.
Okay.
I just feel compelled. Feel compelled to save the horror movie. All right. But yeah, yeah. Like I said, I find the whole system Japan did to build their like trains and stuff in their cities up really super fascinating. But I've talked about that before. That like I have the train autism, so like I'm like super into I'm super into trains and urban planning and all that kind of stuff. I think it's super interesting. See, like, the highway comes up to here, and then there's just nothing. And I know this highway came up to here. So the implication is that there's highway builders somewhere. Destroyed rainbow fruit pizza. Auto paver, right there. Auto paver, right there. Okay. Which means there has to be an auto paver for that to connect to somewhere over here. Or down here, right? So, like... where is it? Custom. Okay, I guess it could be like over here, maybe? I guess this doesn't have to go up here, even though that would make a lot of sense. Oh, it's right there? That's so weird. All right, I found it. Guess we're going here. Am I facing the right way? I am not. All right. Yeah, there we go. Ow. Caused a short circuit. Also, I've noticed that my shoes are degrading somehow while I am driving. It kind of makes sense, I guess, if you think about it, but like also like how? You're stepping on the gas and brakes? Yeah. That's fair.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Restore road. Oh, that's a lot. Wow, nobody's worked on any of the stuff up here yet. But this is like one of the most important sections of road because it brings you up to this plateau.
Feels good.
All right, guess we're moving on. Because I need to go get more materials if I was going to continue that anyway. Oh, kangaroo. Take that! Wrestling the kangaroo. Also, you notice something I find very funny? Is that when they talked about the animals, they were straight up, they're just like, oh yes, your standard your animal containment unit. As if I just already had those. Like, why would I just have this? You know? Why would I be prepared for this? I do like that they've changed a lot of the, they've changed a lot of the icons for stuff to be different by item. I do find that, I do really enjoy that though. But yeah, the sooner we can connect, like, at least the major areas, because, like, once you have the... Then, like, doing all your deliveries is, like, mostly convenient. Here you go, kangaroo. I can hear the kangaroo freaking out. Also, the kangaroo is not fitting in that shelf.
Thanks for coming to visit us. Reviewing the order details.
Maybe Sam's an animal guy? I mean, fair.
Caught as an animal? That's great. We'll take good care of our new friend.
Now, the interest... You notice something else that I feel like...
And please, keep an eye out for our orders.
You know what else I think is really interesting? So we talked last time about... One of the last times about how it's super interesting that in a certain sense, they kind of accommodated for one of like the world's natural mysteries with the chiral gate connecting America to Australia, because America is the only other place with a singular, with any other marsupials, in the fact that we have possums. Wait, oh, just guidepost. That also, they've also straight up said that animals from Australia and of the Americas are like intermingling. Animals are going through the warp gate by themselves. Oh. The vehicle is over the weight limit. Don't need that, that, or that. Alright, and then we can put all that back here. Facility, or not facility, storage. Recycle and store. Ladder. Honestly, I'll put these away. Okay. All right. You can drive again. But yeah, so if animals are going back and forth between here and Mexico, then you'd think that now that would mean that it's worth it to catch the Mexican animals and bring them here to get taken care of also. Right? Oh, now there's bird feed. It's always something. Also, I think it'll be really funny and interesting to see how the paths change once the
Gotta stretch my legs.
once the road gets built. If it's not this, it's that. If not that, it's this. Yeah, it's always something. Oh. Is that a bandicoot? Right there. Bandicoot. A bilby. I've never heard of a bilby. All right. All right. But also, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of, I'm pretty sure they're technically a collectible, like the animals. This is it? Still not enough to build this road. Oh well. I'm tired of this already. And I'm pretty sure the animal shelter doesn't have enough materials for us to keep going with that anyway. Let's just go deliver the stuff on the other side and move on. Maybe we'll build some stuff on our way back. Or try to. Alright, tar creatures. I do kind of wonder if them being here means that they're probably researching them too. Animals in shelter. See, there's a counter. All right. Bilby bird feed. There you go. All right, so now I have Tasmanian devils, kangaroos, echidnas, and a bilby.
Wow, you're working late, aren't you? I'll try not to keep you waiting too long. I see you've caught an animal for the reserve. Thanks for the help. You can leave it with us.
All right. Cause yeah, like it says they have like little informational things here.
Dark around here, so watch your step. Seriously.
Also, the lack of snakes is kind of interesting. Cause like that is the #1 creature I associate with Australia is snakes and spiders. Oh, wombat!
Hello.
I think wombats are one of the cutest animals on Earth. Wombats are so cute. Where am I?
Somebody let me a hand.
Where am I going? They're pretty, yeah. And this is not the way at all. This is the way to the part where they explain everything to you. But they're so interesting, and then they poop cubes, and they're pudgy. Like, legitimately, they're on my list of animals I would most want to have as a pet. If I had the option of any animal on Earth. The lone commander can deal with not getting his booze. The funny part is we're gonna have to turn around, so this is actually and go right past the shelter again. So this is actually worth it. All right. I don't know why I'm picking up so much stuff. I could just drop it off somewhere. That you could. But I don't know. It's just so addicting. It's enthralling. Also does genuinely make me wonder what is happening with these packages. After 100% a save, it's just fine. Yay. Where am I? Whoa. What? How? Oh, okay. How did I get turned around? How did I get up here? My shoes are about broken.
Okay.
You know, yeah, I guess if we're just dropping shit off. If we're just gonna do the convenient ones, I'll just grab that. Like I said, once again, it would be so convenient if I had a thing where I could just, like, push a button while driving and pick it up. Like, when you can kind of just do that with the motorcycle. But I've had a version of that with the truck, because I want the storage. I found out there's apparently large amounts of people who refuse to play this game in certain ways. Like they refuse to use vehicles, or like I didn't really want to use the zip lines. A lot of people apparently are really into the zip lines and make the zip lines like apparently you can get the zip lines in the first game at least to be like an automated delivery system for everything. But,
Feels good.
Also, this area is not burned anymore. Oh, but yeah, but yeah, I really like the idea of just living in like a facility somewhere, kind of like how, kind of like this, and also Voices of the Void was kind of like that with Animal Shelter Feed, where you just had like a facility and it did stuff, but you were able to like customize and put stuff up, and I don't know, I kind of just like that. I think that'd be a cool way to live, and it's not like across the board you by yourself anyway. Like they have like populations. Like, I think if you had a good enough connection to, like, the internet and, you were, you know, you could probably throw a bunch of people into, like, a big facility and have a couple people have to do their job there, and then a couple people would be fine to just hang out and be there to socialize with the other people. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you'll go crazy if you don't socialize a certain amount. So, and they can just do, like, online work and jobs or whatever. There's, like, a whole, like, ecosystem you could kind of build that way. The Laszlo show. Deliver. Here's your just mountain of stuff. Because this site apparently orders more things than anyone else.
see you've returned. Glad to have you back. Reviewing the order information now.
This dude also is like the most stereotypical looking Australian man ever, and he doesn't have an Australian accent.
A staggering amount of work on our behalf. We can only thank you.
American accent. Most stereotypical looking Australian guy ever. Just in Australia.
You are a credit to your profession, my friend.
That might be why he looks so stereotypical, actually.
Oh, your on-site allocation of materials has been increased. Take us.
All right. Might find this useful. It's yours. Oh, hey. Is it a chirobiote? Electrobiote. Okay.
This is a special accessory in the shape of an electrobiote. You'll find it increases your battery capacity a little bit when clipped to your backpack. A teensy little bit, that is. I tell you how it works, but I honestly don't know. Still, sometimes a small boost can make a big difference. We'll keep looking for other ways to help you out.
Order completed.
I mean, fair.
I'm grateful for everything.
It's he's just the former star of one of those movies where someone goes to Australia and finds themselves. You know, like Crocodile Dundee. I guess I could do this one too. I kind of have to go back by the inventor anyway. And the musician. I want to go do the one quest. Accessories. Quokka. Cryptobiote. Or electrobiote. It's weird that I only get 2. And then memory. Sure. Perfect.
Order accepted. Thank you. I hope I can count on you.
All right. Or did I say Crocodile Dundee? I was more actually thinking, well, technically that is the plot of the second Crocodile Dundee movie. But I was actually thinking Kangaroo Jack. That is, like, the plot of Kangaroo Jack, I believe. I have not seen that movie in forever, though, so I don't know. So much stuff for the animal shelter. I'm gonna 100% the animal shelter within minutes of find basic, like... I actually wanted to 100% the musician. That was one of the guys I was like, yeah, I want all the options for music. And I think that's how you get that. Orders. Oh. Gonna ignore that vegetable juice. Oh, 1 minute expired? Okay, wait. We got it. It's not very far. Wasn't expecting it to snap to... so far along, but... we just won't pick anything up. But yeah, there is so many movies about people finding themselves in Australia. Like, that's like every other movie I see that takes place in Australia, I feel like. So I feel like oh no. Okay, come on. And it counts time when I'm paused. That's something I don't like. It's all of them. All right. Gen Hoshiro. Okay. There's the road to the musician. Gotta go. Up the road. All right. But also, I'm pretty sure Australia is like, not even pretty sure. Australia is like America, though, where it's all just melting pot people from all over the place. That was a wombat, but I don't have time to go grab you. Model of a mythical creature. All right. Deliver. Here you go. Fan letters and vegetables. Da-na-na-da-na-na.
Well, we meet again. Just bringing up the orders. You are right on time. We're good.
Oh, I'm almost 2 minutes late.
Talk about one crazy surprise. I've given up on this one. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Sam, you really are incredible.
Ooh.
A gift, not praise.
Trisaka-san Daiichigo. All right.
I went and raised the limit on the materials you can access. Now displaying your current Porter grade. Oh, right, Sam. I've got a lighter version of that shot than I shared with you before. That's just my way of showing support. My friend assisted with the design. Once
okay.
Again, the power of connectivity has produced the goods. By the way, I've got another song for you. I know this one will speak to your soul. Have a listen when you can. And, this is near and dear to my heart, but just take it. It's a licky stick.
A licky stick? What's a licky stick? Also, I love the fact that they all have just, like, a mountain of, like, trays, like, of plastic trays to send stuff up in. They don't just leave it on the hydraulic shelf. It's always on, like, little plastic trays. Private room aboard the... Okay.
Come back soon. I'll be waiting.
Still don't know what that is.
Order completed.
Didn't explain a licky stick at all.
Feels good.
Also, it's interesting that the boots don't actually break anymore.
Is this the right size? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is.
Harmonica? When did I get a harmonica? All right. I think as far as the rest of my gear goes, rodent-like creatures. I don't know about hopping down there just yet. What's this one? Junk parts. Okay. Let's try. All right, sure. Okay. Oh wait. But yeah, I still think that that's particularly funny. Just like, yeah, no, he might actually be the most popular musician in the world right now, on account of the lack of other people. Which isn't to say he doesn't deserve some sort of reputation. It's just that's just how it happens to be. All right, my man, you're Labubu. All right. Maybe I can see that wombat again. Yep, there he is.
Okay.
Sam, if we're not in a position to deliver an animal directly to the shelter, we should leave it at the nearest facility.
I mean, we're gonna go there before too long. Literally, we're literally picking something else up on the... They've not told me anything about, like, how long I can have animals, so... I picked up the commander stuff, so I guess...
Yeah, this is nice.
I think this might be... I think I might have started 100%ing things way faster in this game versus the first game. Dude, you were so far away, you did not have to dive out of the way. Also, why would the nearest facility be able to take care of a wombat to send it out to the animal shelter? Like, how would they be able to take care... Like, isn't that the whole point of me grabbing them? Metal. Big thing of metals. Yeah. All right. You know, it's kind of funny that I'm so into Death Stranding, because, like, I've tried playing, like, the truck driver simulator games, and those do not do it for me. I think it's because the fact that I'm like, as much as I am like delivering orders, I'm also picking up stuff. So then it almost become, Actually, that'd be kind of a neat idea for a game, now that I'm thinking about it. Because, like, I had a D&D character at one point who was a traveling merchant. It's fun gameplay and a story. Very true, very true. But I actually played a D&D character at one point that, their whole thing was that they were a traveling merchant, and they would, they had a wagon, and they would drive around, and they were trying to, they would, as we went around on our adventures, I would gather up stuff that I thought could be good for like sailing at the nearest town, and it became like a whole process. Same vibes as Satisfactory and Factoria. I want to play Satisfactory, but it's never on sale when I have money.
To have you with us. Allow me to review the order data.
More like a factory game than a truck simulator. I could see that. Because the resources are the packages you're finding.
I thought this was gone for good.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thank you for your service.
Order completed. Well done.
Entrust cargo. Dark gray fur. Submerge in water. Lone commander. All of that can just get trusted with you guys.
Cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
And that's there's all the building to make your factory mailman business more efficient. Just to get from people in mines. Yeah. Like, and I can sit and build the roads, and they make it so it's so much easier and faster to do most of my deliveries, even when they're completely across the map, and all sorts of stuff. Like I said, it does fit very well. Roads, zip lines, monorails, trucks, it's just Satisfactory. Yeah, I should go check Satisfactory again. See what it's going for these days. Maybe it's rolling cheaper. Again, 40 bucks right now, full price, not on sale. Fair enough. Because yeah, that's on my list of games that I really want to play and get into. At least for like a little bit. All right, SCP-16? What's SCP-16? Which SCP is that one? Yeah, I never really got into the SCPs either, for that matter. But, God, I cannot wait for these rocks to wear out. It happens to me every time. All right, and then over here, watching a sentient microorganism. Ah, I see, I see. And we just zip on over here. Just gotta stop by the inventor's house. I don't remember the other person I was told to look at when I was over here. The moment your nose bleeds, you're already dead. Inventor. Yeah, the guy on the island. Come on. And then this spot's fine for vehicles, huh? Come on. Also, it said he wanted junk, but then he didn't show me where the junk was. Eye strain medication. All right.
Sorry, but I'm terribly busy at the moment. I'll process your orders as quickly as I can.
Okay. A man needs an assistant.
And what is this unexpected delivery I see? That's awfully kind of you, Sam.
All right. Doodly do.
Order completed. Well done.
Special tools for monorail maintenance. All right, off we go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
And then we got to pick up the things for the animal shelter. That's just like right over here. That they specifically wanted for the one quest. And you notice something else I really love about Japan is they give everything like a cute jingle. Like their trains all have cute jingles. Their cities all have like little jingles that play at like times to tell like kids to go home. I don't know. It's just it's like it's just nice. Pretty sure this is not the thing I needed, but and then we got to flip back around and go the other way. Where's the order? Oh, I passed it. Alright. Well, good. Yeah. Onward. I guess that is going where I'm going.
This looks like the way to go.
Actually, I'm by the mine, so I need to go get the pesticides over yonder. They're like over here, right? Yeah, they're gonna be over there. Do 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 do. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of cool stuff, and I like how it's all like wilderness. But like super dense cities everywhere. I want to have like I said. Also, I think another cool part about it is just living underground. Like, I think we should do more of that. Assortment of junk parts? No! I don't want to go back to the inventor! I just got away from the inventor. They have either vitamin D coming through the lights or supplement it with pills. Actually, yeah, no, there's a whole they talk about that. That was one of the most common things you had to deliver in the first game. There's multiple missions in the first game where you had to deliver people serotonin as like a chemical because everyone was so isolated and sad and messed up from being locked inside all the time that they needed to chemically get serotonin. Doing his stuff once you get the zip line so you can just zip on over. Yeah, but I already accidentally picked up all of his stuff from that mission. All I wanted to do was grab the pesticides for the one quest, because I was already going back to the animal people, or past them to move on. Once again, in the wrong spot, Sal. Come now. All right. Nope. That's going where I'm going, but it's too out of the way. All right. There we go. Pesticides. There's one. Come on. Where's the last of the pesticides? Strong sleeping pills. Well, I see that over here. But it's out of 4. Yeah. Oh, it's right by the... Okay. I got it. Come on, Sam. All right. But yeah, getting like a cool like facility to go live in with super 3D printers. It would be cool.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Me too. It's a really cool sci-fi setting, I think. Oh, you know what is something that I will say I am missing the collectibles from the first game. Like, sure, they were just like random items, but like and most of them were like models of something or another that Kojima liked, like motorcycles or movies. But like, I kind of liked that I was collecting stuff like that. It really felt like I was recovering humanity. You know? Because I found a random DVD of a Kurosawa film in a cave. I kind of like that. But I have not seen any sign of that in this game. Or games like this. I feel like we don't get enough of them. Oh, 100%. I feel like a lot of media lately has been so pessimistic. And I mean, I kind of get it because like, you know what I mean? If you're not jazzed about the world, like, because the world's not been doing very good. You know, so I can kind of get it. If you're not feeling jazzed about the world, you don't want to, maybe you want to like vent your frustrations. But I feel like, you know, feel like we don't need to put that on all of our media. Like, all of our media. Like, I feel like the most hope core stuff was all like,
Thanks so much for stopping by.
back in like the 70s, 80s. Do we really just make only happy stuff when things are good, and sad stuff when things aren't good? That sucks, actually.
This cargo is in. It's like a dream come true, this showing up on our doorstep. We've written.
Alright, there you go.
Thank you for your help.
Think
We
it's-
hope you'll visit us again soon.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you. I agree. It should be the opposite.
Well done.
We're not going to the musician. I just wanted to see where that one went. Okay, we got to go to the animal place. I could try to get these. I don't want to. All right. Yeah. But, yeah. I'm also, like, a really big proponent of, like, preservationism with a lot of, or not, preservationism. Yeah, you said that right. Where you, try to keep track of stuff like media and, that kind of stuff, like, as long as you can for the betterment of society. And that's part of why I feel like I miss it, because I'm like, I actually do, as a hobby, I kind of do some of that kind of stuff. Like, if I find VHS tapes and stuff, I try to digitize them, and if assuming they're like just TV recordings, I mean, like, obviously I don't want somebody's like home videos, but I try to, like, you know what I mean? To try to make sure lost media isn't lost, that kind of stuff. Big proponent of that. I'm so curious as how the highway is going to get up the rock. Like, this is going so straight. I mean, like, I guess I could go, like, turn and then go up. But such an odd... Such an odd angle for the road. Here you go. Here's your revitalizers. Yeah.
Thank you for
coming to so late night.
all the things you.
There you go.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I appreciate.
Careful not to fall into the river, y'all. All right.
Order completed. Well done.
Actually, I will take your materials, though. Cargo capacity. Because I think with this, I should be able to finish that first chunk of road, at least. Thank you. All right. Go save the wombat, and we'll see if we can get a little bit more progress out of the night. Because I feel like I kind of wasted that time. Rainbow Valley. I'm not turning back around. But yeah, Mac, do you know where I get the arm for the car? Like I said, I saw Syl with it. Like, how far away am I from that? You don't have to tell me, like, exacts, but, like... Is it not, like, one of the next areas or something? Or is that, like, end game? Um. Bum 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 bum. All right. Come on. You get it as you continue the story? Okay. You know what? I should probably just focus on the story instead of delivering stuff. It's just so addictive, you know? I kind of have the same problem with Death Stranding as I do with Skyrim. Where I just pick up everything I walk by. I'm like, because worst case scenario, it's more money. You know, it's more stuff. Money! Alright, here you are. A 90% undamaged wombat in a bunch of random crap.
Glad that you could make it. Did you really scrounge up all this just for us? You've found us a new furry friend?
Yeah.
Much appreciated, Sam. We'll be sure to take fantastic care of them.
Wombat.
Thanks again for coming. Till next time.
Yeah. Money. Ga. All right, now. Go drop off that to the... Because once we have the road over here, it'll be so much easier to just pop up. Like, from down yonder. Roads make everything nice and smooth? Yeah. It might be a little bit of a pain to get to the animal shelter and Rainbow Valley with how this is going, but you know, each side of the road can get you to one half, I suppose. All right. Needs 350 ceramic, huh? Road. Yeah. And it's these specific sections of road too. Like because these are those sections also that people don't build in their own games. Like when I was playing the game before, like the roads that connect like these parts are the parts people drop. They don't even bother with. But people all do these easy roads because they'll just pick stuff up as they go around and if they know there's a road on the way. So, like, you almost don't even have to worry about the flat area roads. So many roads basically still... Exactly! Like, it's like people just do not care about the roads that are, like, the more difficult roads to build. But then, the roads in the flat areas just get built on their own, basically. You don't even have to contribute yourself, necessarily. You can contribute to them the same way other people contribute to them, which is by just throwing whatever you got. All right, another echidna. Echidnas are super cool
Right.
animals.
Got a little cargo under the shelf in the back.
Now I have to pop back to the animal shelter, but that's fine this time. I might have exactly enough for this. No, not quite. But yeah, I always try to, like I said, with this in the last game, all the ones that like let you skip over an annoying part of the terrain are the ones that I like. Because I don't mind driving across the flat areas without, like, people including yourself can just place enough generators to deal with that. But yeah, I'm already gonna have to go down the hard way, so. I guess I could try to finish that section of road while I'm at it. Deliver Echidna. Yeah. All right.
Evening to you. You found us a new furry friend?
Yep, enjoy your Echidna.
Take care, and try not to lose your way in the dark.
All right.
Order completed. Well done.
So actually, I will say, you know, I've noticed that there is a distinct lack of any sort of mention of any livestock animals, or like domestic animals, really. Like, the closest thing we have is the cat that, to any sort of, like pet people have, or anything, like, domesticated, is the cat on the, Magellan. Kind of makes me wonder what happens to all of the, like, I get, like, Timefall probably got a lot of them. Like, but you'd think people would, like, have chickens, or people would still have, like, pets, like dogs. Cats and dogs, you know. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna try to see if they had enough materials to finish this. And I just forgot to grab that. But yeah, like, there's more wild animals than domestic animals, and that seems so crazy to me. Clay materials. They basically have no ceramics. Never mind. You still haven't refilled from before. All right. Down we go. Was used by someone else. A lot of likes. Once you get when you start building the roads by yourself, though, you also get a ton of likes. Going the wrong way. I'm on the right road, but going the wrong direction. Hey, Lakota! Look at me. How you doing? Every time I log in, I'm getting hundreds of likes. Yeah! What are those things? Those, like, gold things that, like, wander around. I love that it's not even energy drinks. It's a single energy drink. Yo, I picked up a monster. You know, when I went to the store, I hope it's the kind you like. I'm not going back to the animal shelter, but I'll pick you up. I'll just drop you off at the observatory. All right. Just got to get on over there. Brick. Brick, 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 brick. It's fine. Oh. Let's see here. So, okay, I have a dumb, well, maybe not a dumb question. You guys want to, like, kind of help me with content that I'm working on for a stream? I am working on a dumb, of maybe a little funny thing. And I'm gonna keep details light, but what is gear? Like, give me some ideas for gear that you would take for a heist. So I have a combination of funny things and serious things. But I have a whole thing with a heist. And it's gonna have a wheel of, like, the gear you get. And it includes stuff like a brick. A zip line. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, you know, that's you already got me one for the list. That's 100% Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, and a 7-Up. So, like, if you look at the cans on the energy drink, like, yo, that is 100% 7-Up, Dr. Pepper, and I want to say that looks kind of like Pepsi to me. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of shocked at the lack of crossover content, because the first game had, like, Half-Life stuff and Cyberpunk.
Decided to pay us a nighttime visit, did you? Well then, let's check the order info.
I feel like it had at least one more thing, but I can't remember it right now. Well, I guess it was Half-Life and Portal.
I certainly wasn't expecting this. What a pleasant surprise you've brought. Your efforts have enabled us to share this data with you.
Blood bag. All right.
We've increased your allocation of materials.
Thank you. Oh, whoops.
With it equipped, you'll be able to carry even more blood bags on your runs. Consider using it if you're not going to be able to avoid combat on your route. Or just try it out for the extra peace of mind. Best of luck to you out there.
All right.
Order completed. Well done.
I probably should clear out all the grenades and things on my... rescued a kid and you know what?
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Okay, cool. It gave me some points for doing it, but because I kind of abandoned that quest, it just kind of reset it. That's fine with me. Am I supposed to take a quest from you? No, I'm supposed to go into the... Yeah, because, the lady's awake. Ghost lady. We have to go greet tomorrow. The girl we found in, like... I guess... the past of... I don't know where she was, honestly. Pretty sure that was somewhere in Mexico. All the signs are in Spanish, and we go to Mexico, so... Shoe?
Stop it.
Other shoe.
Someone doesn't like shoes.
Okay. How do you... Okay, my question is...
Even touch any normal food.
Oh, Ellie Fanning. How would you immediately know that those are
But at
food?
least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, tomorrow. We don't do that.
Is she a baby? They do sell the... I'm pretty sure they do sell the plushie on the store.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam. Get some rest.
On the steep markup, though? I mean, I could pull it up. Hold on. I'm actually interested. What's on the Death Stranding merch store? What do we got? Kojima Productions store. Posters, t-shirts with various logos. Fragile's watch. Art book. Higgs's socks. Okay. Sam's socks. BB pods. Like, apparently there is a gachapon BB pods. There's a trike model kit that is sold out. Oh, that's lame. You can actually get one of the watches, and it comes in one of the cases, and apparently it's like $2,000, but you can get one of the cases and a watch. Whose watch is it? Oh, it's not even a specific person's watch. It's a Bridges watch for $2,000. You can get a plush toy of a cryptobiote. It's a different one. It's one of the ones you deliver for $25, but it's sold out. T-shirts that make you look like you have a BB on. You can get the tape, the case tape. Patches, all the patches from your bag. I guess no. Yes, you don't have the cute version of the crypto buyout plushie. Yo, you can buy the Cupid for $400. It's just metal on a string. Why is that so expensive? Anyway. Like, there is no reason for that to be so expensive. Why is it $300 for the Cupid? You could probably get that, like, a machine to stamp out, like, a couple thousand of them for, like, nothing. It's not even the Death Stranding 2 Cupid, it's the Death Stranding 1 Cupid. Thought, I wonder what the T in T-shirt stands for. It's the shape of the shirt. Yeah. Funny enough, they actually also make, they're not F shirts. What is it called? They also make L shirts.
It's Charlie. Be advised that we have
for people
waiting for you.
like are missing arms.
On upcoming objectives as well. Access the delivery terminal at the Northern Environmental Observatory to take on this main order.
They're not as common though, but they are a thing. And not both, never mind. You know what? But yeah, no, it's because it's shaped like a T, yeah. Oh, hey, I got a new book. Wait. Voyage of the Beagle. Moby Dick again.
Certain parallels can be drawn between Captain Ahab's pursuit and the Prometheus myth. Prometheus is a deity said
Seems
to
a
have
reader.
stolen
Yeah.
fire from the heavens in order to give it to humans. In essence, he bestowed upon them the power of the gods themselves. This power
I need to read
manifested
more.
as technology. Humans crafted tools, and with them brought nature to heal and built great civilizations. Perhaps the author intended to frame Ahab's pursuit of the white whale as one akin to mankind's struggle against the forces of nature. We ourselves are arguably living out our own Prometheus myth as we fight to overcome the Death Stranding. No, we definitely are. And we're not about to lose.
You make it really hard to read, doll man. Just talking as I'm trying to read. Alright.
The gathering of storytellers that spawned Mary Shelley's Frankenstein gave rise to yet another legendary creature of horror fiction. I speak, of course, of the vampire. A physician named Polidori was also in attendance that evening, and he later...
I'm actually like 90% sure before Dracula was written and before Frankenstein was written by a lot, people believed in vampires. I'm pretty sure vampires were like a folk myth that got elevated into a whole thing as time went on. I'm pretty sure. I don't like Frankenstein as a concept invented by Mary Shelley. She came up with the idea. Yeah. But like I'm positive vampires were a thing people just believed in.
Veiled his creation in a new novel. As I may have mentioned before, the summer of that year was unusually cold. In Europe alone, 200,000 people are said to have perished as a result. Could it be that a widespread fear that the world might be coming to an end served as inspiration for two classic monsters? I find it a compelling theory.
There's actually a really cool thing you can go read about how I believe, I can't remember the exact time frame, but if I remember right, essentially, people really people don't realize how connected the whole world's ecosystems are, and essentially at like one of the peak times of the Algonquin civilization from the south, who, for the record, we have very little records of at all. We have found remains of their, I believe it's the Algonquins. I might be wrong on the. Essentially, though, they're a Native American tribe that had a whole like like big huge civilization where they were like building stuff up, and we have remnants of their buildings, and it was down in the south. And we have evidence to believe that because of stuff they were doing with I can't even remember all the details. They did something, and it caused a like a cold snap in Europe that is more historically documented. And it's a whole thing where it's like a theory that they're connected because we found evidence that they did something. I can't remember all the details now. It was really interesting though. And then actually killing vampires, if I remember correctly, was actually meant to stop them from being able to get up when they awake. So, that makes a lot of sense. Just stake them down where they are. Because I mean,
The Voyage of the Beagle, written, of course, by one Charles Darwin.
Oh.
Speaking of which, before the Death Stranding, there was a city in the northern part of Australia called Darwin, named as such after the Beagle made a brief stop there. Darwin was able to devote so much time and effort to his research of evolution because he enjoyed the support of the elite.
Okay.
Specifically, the Wedgwood family, pottery makers to the royal household. In fact, Darwin's maternal grandfather was the founder of Wedgwood. You can't get a better patron than that, now can you? I suppose if you think about it, Wedgwood was to Darwin as Charlie is to us.
Funny enough, I actually have read that book and the original Frankenstein. I read both of those in high school. Actually, I think I read the Charles Darwin book, The Voyage of the Beagle, back in like elementary school. I read it really young. Okay. Oh, the Frankenstein. Yeah, the recent Frankenstein movie was really good. You know what is funny is I do love the fact that they kept the part of the movie or the book that I always thought was really funny, which was the fact that the entire story is someone telling a story. Like, and partway through the story, someone, the Frankenstein monster comes in. He's like, now I will tell you my side of the story. Like, that man had to probably go back to work. Like, that story had to have taken hours each time. Like, just like trapped in somebody else's family drama. It's also known as a licky stick. It's something that you hold on to for safekeeping. Okay. Just love that they were all handwritten too. That's a promise. Bilbies. Creatures with long tails, rabbit-like ears, and a mouse-like nose. Sometimes hides its face when it's sleeping, which is just the cutest. This little guy always calms me down. Thanks, Sam. Its name is because of the spine-chilling sound it makes, but it wasn't always scary. Sometimes it sounds kind of cute. Give it a listen and see what you think. I haven't heard a Tasmanian devil making any cute noises yet, I must say. Guess I'd rather listen more closely. Something to bawl when they sense danger. Watch closely, and sometimes you'll see the prickly ball twitching a bit. It's so cute. Don't touch it, though. Those spines are very pointy. Rescued animals at facilities. It's connected to the chiral network. You have people who will make sure that any animals you leave at the facilities will be delivered here. Drop by and visit them. Oh, okay. So there's no penalty or bonus for delivering them specifically there. Getting greener by the day. Turns out my rain's pretty handy. Ah! So everything's gonna, like, Rainy's gonna make everything not as dead as we go places. That's kind of cool. Place where the stars started sprouting. There before, and it was immediately swiped by the brigands. They got very lucky, or they know something we don't. But I believe we can rely on Drawbridge for help. They even sent the brigands surrounding the facility packing. She took out this giant mech that showed up here. No one else could have done that. Animals dry. I haven't checked this in forever, apparently. Been known to take refuge under these structures as well. Taking shelter with an animal. Please rescue them by taking them to ice. Birds. Flew floating, float forever to forever. All right, cool. Dollman.
Tomorrow seemed to react negatively to overstimulation. This is likely just a defensive mechanism, so to speak. A way to safeguard her mind from the strange and unfamiliar. At times like these, it's best to limit the number of people attempting to help the distressed individual. So let's trust in Rainy and Fragile to take care of it.
Very true, Mac. Very true. Just all the different types of books are so interesting. I used to read so much more, and I just don't read anymore. I just never make time to read.
You've been receiving more dangerous orders. I respect your willingness to undertake them without any fuss. Please, don't hesitate to rely on me for assistance if you ever find yourself in need of it. While I'm incapable of fighting like you, if you throw me toward your enemies, I can keep them distracted for a short while at least.
Still haven't done that yet.
Come to think of it, the brigands' vehicles are of a rather antiquated design, significantly different from the standard pickup off-roader. You won't be able to get them repaired at distribution centers or on the DHV Magellan. Can't even store them in a garage. They're enemy property after all. Too risky to bring inside our facilities. Could be booby-trapped. I'd not get into the habit of using them too often if I were you.
You know what? I feel like there should still be a place you could deposit them for at least materials or something.
Yes. It was a place that belonged to the dead. And while we were trapped there, only a scant few seconds seem to have passed here. It's like the beach
Vehicles.
we never got. Time flows differently there relative to how it does in our world. Those battlefields you once journeyed to were also pockets of reality outside of ours. But this was different. Perhaps we'll be able to understand it better if we ever get the chance to go there again. Which isn't to say that I want to go back.
Like, I get not, like, letting us, yeah, the ones you find on bandits. I think it would be interesting if you could, like, obviously you can't, you get them repaired and whatever, and that's like a balancing thing, right? Especially early on before you get the vehicles. They want you to actually earn it. But I do think it'd be interesting if you could, like a good example is like the junk dealer from the first game. If you could take him to someone like that, and they would just dismantle them and turn them into parts. You know? Like materials or something at least. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird for thinking something like that. No, you can't dismantle them. They don't let them to go into any bases. Well, I mean, like, you can drive them into the base, but you can't. It doesn't do anything. Do I have another order? I got nothing. All right. You crawling? I guess, yeah, over here. Maybe you can dismantle them. I don't actually know. I haven't tried it in a minute. I got the vehicles so early in this game compared to the other game that I just haven't really bothered.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Hartman's facility.
Hartman's
In short,
here?
It's time to tackle the northern part of the continent. Start by bringing the F2 South Distribution Center into the network. Some of the staff there are former residents of Cape Fort Knott who managed to escape the city before it was swallowed up by the tar. In addition to overseeing distribution operations, they also protect the facility from would-be assailants. Unfortunately, local chiral contamination levels are extremely high, leading to disturbing reports of paranormal phenomena near the facility. The cargo you're tasked with delivering should aid staff in dealing with this issue. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal to proceed.
All right. Necrobiotes. I technically don't have time, but that looks so close, especially with the road. I might be able to do this. Like right now. Do not submerge. All right.
Order accepted. Thank you.
All right. You know what? I'm kind of on. Let's push it. Let's go. Let's see if I can get to the next spot and at very least, like, maybe not deliver it. Maybe I'll just drive there. I have a few minutes still. All right. I'm so interested in how the monorail's gonna be too, for that matter. Because you can see the monorail coming back around this way. Around the coast. Does the monorail just go around the entire, like, perimeter of Australia? No? Ah, I see. See, it goes all the way to here, and then there's a spot for it right there. I could just dump all of the materials in the back of my truck into this.
Relax.
All right. Of course, it's gonna get a bunch of materials the second I connect this facility to the network. All right. Banana. But also, like I said, I love the, all of these bases look like they could just close. And I think that's so neat looking. I think, do they just connect to all the cities? And like mines? Yeah, let's just go for it. All in, baby! Necrobiotes!
You're with Drawbridge, I presume. Yeah, you seem like the genuine article.
Yeah?
Welcome. Hope it wasn't too hard to track. I'll just need a moment to check your cargo.
Okay.
Wow, this is very nice. Cargo looks to be in perfect condition.
Yeah, of course it is. I'm the Sam Porter Bridges.
Real difference around here.
My name is basically literally delivery boy.
All right. Go ahead and put us on the chiral network.
Yay! But yeah, the first time they looked like dog tags. This time they look like USB drives. Just a bunch of USB drives. For the Cupid. He looks so familiar. Who does he look like? Combat boots. Do more damage. Sticky cannon. Detects and collects nearby. Oh! Okay. The very thing I've been wanting. The very next area. Okay.
So we've been linked up, at last. There's also the necrobiotes you brought us as well. Feels like we finally turned a corner.
For our part, we've shared data for some custom vehicle components, as well as some sturdy combat boots. I'm sure the vehicle parts in particular will come in handy for combat and cargo retrieval. You need all the help you can get, because those armed survivalists waiting for you out east are far more dangerous foes than the brigands. They're a bunch of fools who won't hesitate to kill people, with no shortage of lethal weaponry. Though I'll be damned if I know where they got it. Make sure you're prepared before you head their way. Speaking of which, those combat boots ought to add some serious power to your kicks. You might want to equip a pair if you intend on getting up close and personal.
All right, custom vehicle components.
We've uploaded some schematics for pick-up off-roader parts. One of them is a heavy machine gun.
Okay.
It automatically acquires and fires at targets in range. It uses MP bullets for added versatility. It's effective not only against human enemies like armed survivalists, but BTs as well.
Okay.
Is a sticky cannon. When mounted, it independently scans for cargo in the vehicle's vicinity and collects it. You find it makes rounding up dropped cargo easier than ever. And who wouldn't want that?
Okay, amazing.
Equipped with 2 parts like these simultaneously. So choose whatever's best for the situation at hand.
Always sticky cannon.
They're not something just anyone should be messing with.
Their affinity with the dead makes them dangerous.
Necrobiotes.
But that's also why we could use them to prevent the dead from attacking us. With that kind of power at our disposal, we can put people's minds at ease.
Shame.
All kinds of problems, I'm sure. Some people have called me that. A while back, we had a situation with this group that went around looting whatever supplies they felt like. And I was the boxing champ who went up against these guys and sent them all packing with nothing but his bare fists.
Okay.
That's the story they tell, but it sure as hell ain't the truth. I didn't charge gallantly into battle and beat the shit out of them. I approached them in peace so we could work it out. I asked why they were stealing from other people, and they said it was because they didn't have the skills to live any other way.
Okay.
So I taught them other ways to survive. Trained them a bit. Nothing more than that, really. In the end,
interesting.
All we had to do was talk to each other. They weren't like the other riffraff you find around here. And they're still here. In fact, working in this facility.
Oh.
If anyone around here deserves to be called a hero, it's you, Sam. I mean,
that's interesting.
You're trekking across Australia trying to bring everyone together. Anyway, right now, we're trying to develop equipment tailored to close combat specialists. If we succeed, anyone will be capable of fighting as well as these so-called Golden Fist. Feel free to lend a hand if our project interests you.
Interesting.
We're glad to have you in our corner. With your support, we'll be able to do so much more for others.
I guess
stay strong and keep doing your thing.
That's a good sentiment. Really.
Sam, you're the best. Now get yourself back to the DHV Magellan and take a load off. Just so you know, tomorrow's been doing much better. Pay her a visit when you can, okay?
Okay. Basically playing himself in this game. Which guy? Samson Hook. There's a lot of a lot of actors who just play themselves in this game. All right, and okay. But that's all the time I have. Yeah, his actual persona is super nice and sweet. Having Hello Kitty merch and always smiling, but he always plays super serious macho men in movies. Okay, that's awesome. But yeah, I knew I've seen him somewhere. I'm sure I've seen a movie with him in. I'm like, he looked so familiar, and I didn't have like a single thing I could think of that was like, that's it. So I'm sure I probably just saw him in a movie. I was just gonna say, I like how his whole thing was that he's just like, yeah, you know, most people who get messed up or get involved in bad stuff just don't know how to, you know, contribute in a productive way. I don't think anybody wants to be a problem for society. I think everyone wants to just contribute or take care of themselves. And so if you can give people a way to do that, then that generally will probably solve most like problems with people. I think that's why they do teaching in like give you classes and stuff while you're in prison, or why they're supposed to. But anyways, with all that, I have to go, and we have to raid out someone. So I think we will raid out to let's raid out to Happy, because they were just right on my stream, so convenient. All right. Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a cell of a time. So night's been a great. I'm always glad. I'm glad people like them. But Anyways, thank you so much. I hope you all had a cell of a night. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't yet, please give a follow. It really helps with the algorithm and my self-esteem. If you'd like to keep up to date with all things Cell, the best way to do so is to join our Discord community. We are fairly active in the Discord, lots of chitty chats and stuff. I should be trying to start doing some more community events here pretty soon. Check out our social media, check out our throne, check out our merch store, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.